Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy Ray of Amy Ray Plans, and in today's video I'm here to share with you my completed spreads for the month of August. So we have my August calendar decal from Krissy Designs. The washi is Simply Gilded. Up here we have some Krissy Designs, Mick Plans, which is no longer open, Caress Press, Carlea Plans, and Scribble Prints Co. Over here we have Krissy Designs and Carlea Plans. And down here, these are all Erin Condren. My August monthly is very busy, just because I was visiting my family this day to this day. And it's still like busy, but yeah, it's not my favorite monthly I've ever done, but I don't know. I still like it. It's just a lot, all out in 2 pages. All up top is a combination of Krissy Designs, Scribble Prints Co., 1 Ton in a Million, and this is from, I think, Grumpy Bear Sticker Co., which is no longer open. On the sidebar over here, we have Chasing Shells, Erin Condren, and this is Design Pandemonium, which is no longer open. The washis I used are Scribble Prints Co. and the Coffee Monsters Co. We have Krissy Designs, Carlea Plans, Once More With Love, the Coffee Monsters Co., Caress Press, Scribble Prints Co., Once More With Love. Oh, I already said that, but Planner Kate. Yeah, same shops that I use all the time, really. And then we have the books I read in August, top 10 songs on Spotify, and top 10 artists on Spotify. I really like doing this like this. I didn't start this until, let me see, hold on. When did I start this? Oh, I might have started it. Let's see. Did I do it in January? No, January's page was different. But I think I might have started it in February. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I started doing it in February, which kind of annoys me that every month except one will have it, but that's okay. There were no birthdays in August. My quote and my currently. And then, yeah, this one I shared in my July spreads. So first full week, August, was August 4th through August 10th. I used one of my all-time favorite summer kits from Caress Press. I'm pretty sure this is Sunny Days. I used gold foil from Caress Press along with a full washi overlay from Caress Press. I see myself getting this kit for as long as it's around. Did I use it last year or did I skip a year? I don't remember if this artwork is 1 year or 2 years old. I think it might be 2 years old. I'm not sure. Anyway, love it so much. Let me take a sip of my drink. So, I'm going to try not to say the same shops over and over. So, like for my scripts anyway. So, for my scripts, I mainly use Scribble Prints Co., Carlea Plans, Hannah, Magical Sticker Co., Caress Press. I don't know if I said that already. And I think that's it. So anything script-wise that's from those shops, I'll try not to mention. So Monday, I marked that I was in pain. Honestly, can mark that in my feelings every day, but I don't always mark it. Monday, I also packed my bags because I was leaving the next day. I got Starbucks, I got Happy Meal, I had ice cream, and my mom and I watched movies on Netflix. Tuesday, it was my best friend's daughter's birthday. I got Starbucks at the airport. I also got Chick-fil-A, but I didn't mark that. I had my flight. I was anxious. I have such horrible flight anxiety. I mean, I have horrible anxiety in general, but like flying is really bad, especially like takeoff and if we hit turbulence in the air. I read, had pasta for dinner. My dad took me, well, it was like an early dinner. We like this Italian place that's near the airport, so we had it before we came back to my dad's house. And then we watched the Mets game. Wednesday, I had Starbucks. I had a really bad headache this day. It was because of a medicine that my doctor gave me to help with my hip pain. It ended up giving me like really bad headaches, and I felt like very dizzy and lightheaded, so I only took it like 2 or 3 days. I went out to lunch with my dad and my nephew Joey. This was the last day I would be able to see him because he was leaving the next week for college, or to go back to college. I went to Target with my dad and I spent time with him. Thursday, I placed a Carlea Plans order. I got Starbucks. I went to Barnes & Noble. My niece and my dad and I went and got sushi. And then my niece and I went to Sephora. And like every 5 minutes, my dad would be like, "Are you two done yet?" I was like, "Dad, I never get to shop with Olivia. Just leave us alone and then we'll be done quicker." And I was in a lot of pain. Friday, I bought some stickers. I got Starbucks. I watched Netflix. I think I was watching, oh no, this day I think I watched some Adam Sandler movies with my dad. I spent time with my dad and I watched the Mets game. Saturday, I was in pain. I got Starbucks. I was in my feelings. I had a YouTube binge and I watched baseball. Sunday, I had a YouTube binge. I watched Netflix. I watched baseball. I had a burrito and I spent time with my dad. Paper and Milk. Sadly, she's closed. I really wish she would reopen. Carlea Plans, both of these. Caress Press. The Coffee Monsters Co. Carlea Plans. I think that might be Magic Sticker Co. I don't know. Not sure. I know these two are Magic Sticker Co. Magic Prints Co. I don't know. I don't think the shop's open anymore. Sick with the Plan Co. Grin and Bear It Plans. Moonlight Paper Co., which is no longer open. Bubba Bear Studios. The Coffee Monsters Co. Carlea Plans. Scribble Prints Co. Paper and Milk. Stick with the Plan Co. The Coffee Monsters Co., Krissy Designs, Caress Press, Carlea Plans, Bubba Bear Studios, Carlea Plans, Stick with the Plan Co., Coffee Monsters Co., Fox and Pit, Krissy Designs, Caress Press, Carlea Plans, Scribble Prints Co., and this was Grumpy Bear Sticker Co., but she's no longer open. Really love how this spread came out. And then we have this spread, which I'm obsessed with, hands down, one of my top favorite spreads of the year. And unfortunately, I did a memory plan with me. Well, I did a memory plan with me for this one and for this one, and this one would not upload. I tried it like 6 different times to upload it. The second time, it went all the way through uploading, and it was on 99% processing. It was on 99% processing for like a day and a half. And I'm just so upset that you guys didn't get to see it. I still have it on my phone, so I might try again. But anyway, here it is in all its glory. This is Batter Up from Cafe with Anna. For those of you who watch my videos, you know I'm a Mets fan. Never in my life did I think I was going to have a Mets sticker kit to use, but Anna came through and knocked it out of the park. Pun intended. I also used a star foil bundle from Scribble Prints Co. in silver. I used underlays from Plannahannah, and these 3 overlays are also from Plannahannah. I just love this kit so much. Ugh. I bought 3 of this kit when it first released, and I will be buying this kit until it's no longer available in her shop, which I hope is a very, very, very long time from now. So Monday, I got Starbucks, I got pizza, these 3 days I was babysitting or dog sitting my nephew Rocky, so I marked cuddling with him. I had pasta for dinner. I went to Target and I watched Netflix. First I watched season 2 of Quarterback, and then I watched season 1 of Receiver because I'd never seen that, or I hadn't watched that yet. Tuesday, I watched Starbucks. Tuesday, I had Starbucks. I went in my brother's pool. I cuddled with Rocky. I had a burrito for dinner, and I watched the Mets game. Wednesday, I texted with my friend Anna, the creator of this kit. I went to the Mets team store. I went to the Mets game with my dad, and there was a really long rain delay. Thursday, I got Starbucks. I had an early dinner with my dad, like a late lunch, early dinner before the Mets game. It was really hot at the Mets game. I had ice cream, and we watched the Mets. Both games, they lost, so it was very painful to be sitting through those games, especially because Wednesdays was like they were winning 6-0 and they ended up losing. Friday, I had a YouTube binge. I read. I spent time with my family. I had a really good drink called the Baby Blue Ocean, and we had hibachi for dinner. That's where I had the drink. Saturday, I did some sticker shopping. I read. I got Starbucks. I watched the Mets game. I had Chinese for dinner, and I was in my feelings. Sunday, I read. I got Starbucks. I went swimming. I had ice cream, and I watched the Mets game. Krissy and Designs, Cheerful Planner Girl, Caress Press, Fox and Cactus, One Ton in a Million, Carlea Plans, The Coffee Monsters Co., Bubba Bear Studios, The Coffee Monsters Co., both of these. This is Scribble Prints Co. This was so these stickers were made, these 3 stickers were made for me a long time ago. Once More with Love. This is Deco from the kit. The Coffee Monsters Co. These are from Bubba Bear Studios. Stick with the Plan Co. Bubba Bear Studios. A shop that I don't support anymore, so I'm not going to share where it's from. Caress Press. Krissy Designs. Stick with the Plan Co. I'm not sure where this one is from either. It was in my reusable sticker album. Stick with the Plan Co. Bubba Bear Studios. Carlea Plans, both of these. Caress Press. Krissy Designs. Stick with the Plan Co. That is from the same shop. Caress Press. And I just love this kit so much. And Anna was like, I included a cat for you. And that seriously looks like my cat, Davy, who I named after my favorite Mets player. So that is that week. And then we have the week of August 18th through August 24th. I used this kit from Krissy Designs. I know it was a summer theme kit, but I can't quite remember the name. I just love it so much. The colors are so bright and fun. Monday, I had sushi with my sister and my dad. I read. I had cheesecake, and I spent time with my dad. Tuesday, I had Starbucks. I had my flight. I went to Red Robin with my mom. I came home to Happy Mail. I watched baseball, and I had cat cuddles. Wednesday, I had Starbucks. I went grocery shopping. I didn't order stickers this day. I ordered my iced teas, and and I ordered something, and then I ended up, so I made 2 purchases today. One was Amazon, and one was something else. But then I ended up canceling the other order and reordered it this day. I watched the Little League World Series. I talked to my friend Amber. I watched TV, and I spent time with my mom. Thursday, I did laundry. I watched the Mets game. I was in my feelings. I got Starbucks, and I went to Barnes & Noble with my niece. Friday, I got my hair cut. I went to get some groceries. I was tired. I had cat cuddles. I was in my feelings. This was the day I reordered the coffees, and I had a Netflix binge. Oh, this day I remember the flavor coffee I was looking for. I ordered it from this one site, and it was like a scam site because I never heard back from them. So, like, I canceled my order and ordered it from, like, a different, like, legitimate site. Saturday, I went out to breakfast with my mom, my sister, my brother-in-law, my niece and nephew, because my niece was leaving to go back to college. I marked that I was tired. I watched baseball. I got Happy Mail. I had cat cuddles, and I watched the Mets game. Oh, this was watching the Little League World Series. Sunday, I started a new medicine. I wasn't sick or anything. It was just a medicine I had to start. I did laundry. I watched the Mets game. I did dishes. We had tacos for dinner. I watched TV, and I spent time with my mom. Grin and Barrett Plans, Stick with the Plan Co., both of these. Carlea Plans, Scribble Prints Co., Grin and Barrett Plans, The Coffee Monsters Co. Let's see. Hold on. That's, I think all of that is from the kit. Carlea Plans. Both of these are Carlea Plans. The Coffee Monsters Co. The Coffee Monsters Co. Kinsey's Creations, which is no longer open. Carlea Plans, Stick with the Plan Co. Carlea Plans, The Coffee Monsters Co. Pink Diamond Planner Co., which is no longer open. Carlea Plans, The Coffee Monsters Co. Scribble Prints Co. Stick with the Plan Co. Carlea Plans, Peanut Butter Taco. Grin and Barrett Plans, Carlea Plans, Kinsey's Creations, Carlea Plans, Scribble Prints Co., The Coffee Monsters Co. And the headers I used are from Scribble Prints Co., and the overlays are from a shop that's no longer open. And then we have the last week, which is August 25th through August 31st. I believe this kit was called Soak Up the Sun. This is from Caress Press, and I paired it with Sparkly Blue Foil from Scribble Prints Co. Monday, I had my infusion. I got groceries. I got Happy Mail. I was in pain. I watched TV. My mom and I sat down to dinner, and literally like 5 minutes into dinner, our power went out. I'd say it was out for maybe 2.5, 3 hours. Luckily, because we had just went and got a lot of groceries that day, luckily, nothing got like ruined. And then when the power came back on, it was like the second or third inning of the Mets game. And literally they started scoring runs as soon as I put it on. Tuesday, I had an appointment. I got shots in my hip. I read. I got Happy Mail. I subbed to like this coffee subscription where I get it sent every month. I had cat cuddles and I watched the Mets game. Wednesday, I was in pain. I had cat cuddles. I placed a Chewy order. I watched TV and I watched the Mets game. Thursday, I had a doctor's appointment. I read. I filmed. I received some coffees, or I got coffees in the mail, and the Chewy order came. I meal prepped with my mom. I spent time with my mom, and I was in my feelings. Friday, I binge watched something. What did I binge watch? Oh, I think I was watching The Waterfront on Netflix. Yeah, that's what I was watching. I was in my feelings. I had cat cuddles, and I watched the Mets game. Saturday, I was in my feelings. I had cat cuddles. I had a lazy day. I watched the Mets game, and I watched college football. Sunday, I did laundry. I planned. I watched the Mets game. I spent time with my mom. I had a lazy day, and my mom and I binge watched. Oh, we were catching up on Law and Order Organized Crime. Yeah, that's what we were watching, the latest season. So, let's see. Fox and Cactus, Paper and Milk, The Coffee Monsters Co. I thought that was a really funny sticker to use for the power outage. Stick with the Plan Co., both of these. Once More with Love, Stick with the Plan Co. I tried to use as much sparkly blue as possible. Piper Paper Company, which is no longer open. The Coffee Monsters Co. Stick with the Plan Co. The Coffee Monsters Co. Stick with the Plan Co. Once More with Love. Krissy Designs. The Coffee Monsters Co. Stick with the Plan Co. Once More with Love. I think this is Carlea Plans, but I'm not positive. I think it is. The Coffee Monsters Co., a shop that's no longer open, and Stick with the Plan Co. So those are all of my spreads for the month of August. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching.